Friends, today's session we are going to learn about list type variable. So here I am going to create a list type variable. So here list nothing but group of values can be stored inside a single variable that can be called as list. So I am selecting the list here, and then immediately it will ask me the subtype. So the list is going to store the string type of values here. So if I select the number, this list is going to store the multiple number type of values. If I select the boolean, this particular list is going to be stored the multiple boolean type of values. For now, here I am selecting the string as a subtype. So here I am naming it as list example. So here I am going to save the values here. So here I will be saving like these values automation anyway UI path to prism our automate. So I have stored all these four values. So here we need to remember that the string index will start from the 0. If you observe here, remember this, it will not be starting from 1, it will be starting from 0. And the list will be storing the values in vertical format. It will not be storing the values in horizontal format. To store the values in horizontal format, we have one more variable called record. Okay, this is about list, guys. So here I'm going to print this list. So how can we print this list means, let me go to the message box. So for your understanding, before printing this in message box, I'll be creating one more list with respect to the number subtype. So I'm going to create one more list number. Okay guys, so here I'm going to choose the number as a substring, and I am not going to assign any values here. Okay guys, and now let me try to print this. Let me go to the message box here under actions panel and dragging this to here. So here I'm inserting the list. If you observe here, it is showing the list example, but it is not showing the list number, because list number subtype is number and the message box will not support the number type of data, right? That is the reason it is showing like this. So now I'm selecting the list example. Right after, it will ask me that in which index data you want to print. I want to print the index 1 data. So as we initialized the values in the first position, I mean not in the 0 position, in the 1 position, we have UI path as a value. Let me run this now here. See, UI path. Okay guys, so like this we can access the list data. But here the problem is, what if we don't know the size of list? How can we access the all the values from the list? For that, we have a loop. Let me show you that loop, how to use that loop. We drag this loop. The loop will be having two types. One is iterator model and another one is while model. So under iterator model, we need to select the list type here. See, here I'm selecting the list type, and here I'm going to select the list example. So this means this loop will iterate the list example values one after one another. So here we observe for each item in the list, in which list example list variable, and then assign the current value to a variable. So see here, it is showing the list type and string type and number type as well. We don't know which type will be the output. of these items. So let me create a new variable. Whenever I click, by default it is showing any type because we are not sure that which type of data is going to be created. So here that's the reason I'm creating the any type variable. So I printed here, and now here I'm dragging this message box inside to this loop. Then here instead of list example of 1, I'll be printing this list item variable. The message box will support the anytime variable as well. So now I'm running it. You see it is going to print one by one automation event, UI path, blue prism, and power automate. Like this we can able to access the data from the list. Now let's go back to the list package. In the list package we are having one command called add item. Let me take this add item command here. So choose variable. So in the list example 1 I want to add one more item to be added. So here also the thing is we cannot able to directly type the value here. We whatever the value we want to add to this list example, that value should be assigned to a particular variable, and then it should be assigned to the list example. So for that I'm going to create new variable, and here I'll be choosing the type as string because my list string type, right? So here I'll be adding the variable as rpa tool, and here default value I'm naming as pega automation. Earlier it was called as open span. Okay, I'm sending this. So now it is adding. So where it should be added to the end of the list or at the particular index. In the second position it should be added. Earlier in the second position, that means list of 2 position, what is there, blue prism is there, but now it will be added over there. Let's check that. If you select the to end of the list, this item is going to be added at the end to the list. See automation anywhere. Next, way path. Next, see pega automation came. Blue prism has been moved. And next, power automate using this. And the next one, another one is assign. See, assign here we have two types. One is variable and another one is list. First, let's discuss about variable. So here, this variable method will help us to assign one list variable to another list variable. So now here I am going to assign this list example to the list example 2 variable. List 2, I am creating one more variable and I am assigning it to the list example 2, and I am creating it. See, now I am going to the loop. Here instead of list example I am going to be loop through the list example 2. If I run this, the same values will be printed which are initialized inside the list example 1 variable. Close path, mega automation, and loopism. See, power automate. Even though I loop through the example 2, those values has been printed. So this is one method, and another method is instead of variable we can go with the list. Here see we need to choose the type and value position as well, like that. So here I'll say I'll be adding some fruits, apple, and here I'm going to assign the number. So like this we should not do. Actually it's better to maintain all the data types same. So if we do like this it will be difficult while accessing the data. So I'm just going with the string type only again. So I'm done with the two values. These two are enough for me. So I'm saving it here. save, and I'm going to run now. See, this time it will be printing those two fruits name, apple and mango. Apple, then mango. This is about assign method, and next one is clear. Clear all items from the list. For suppose here I'll be using clear all items from the string example variable. If I try to loop this now, see, I will loop the string example now. Nothing can be printed. Let me run it from now. So now it is clearing all the things, right? From here, the line number 5 is not going to be executed. See, nothing happened because all the data has been cleared from this particular variable. And next command is GetItem. GetItem gets an item from the list from the given index position. This simple thing. So I am choosing the list example one here. Here I am giving the index position 3. In the index position 3, what we have? Blueprint, not blueprint, power automate is there. Let me assign that to a string. Let me take the message box. And let me print the sample string. So it will be printing the power automate because in the third index position it has power automate only. Power automate has been printed. Next one is join item. Join all items within the list. See, it will simply merge all the items into a single variable. See here, I said that I want to join all the items. The delimiter is comma. Comma is very small symbol, right? Let me add with the pipe so it will be clear for visualization now. And I'm assigning this to a sample string. Now all the items will be joined and assigned to a single variable only. If I executed this, if you see, all the variables can be printed in a single message box without loop, but they will be separated with the pipe symbol because I selected the pipe symbol as a delimiter here in the line number 7. See here, like this join will work. And then append, see, it will help us to append the list to the data table variable. So I'll be try to cover this when I am discussing about data table, as I haven't covered the data table concept so far. So here last command is remove item. Remove item will help us to remove the value from the given position. So here from the list example I am removing the value at position 1 and I am assigning that to to a one variable. So I'm assigning that to a sample string variable. Remember this, whatever the value inside this position 1, that will be assigned to this particular variable here. Like this it will be work. If I print this to a message box, see the output, it will be giving as UI path. So here I'm running this particular command. See, it will be like this. So guys, this is about the list package. So if you like our videos, please do subscribe to our channel and like this video. So it will help us to create more videos. Thank you guys. Thank you very much.